Hey guys, Sublord here, back again with another action figure review, and today we will be kinda sorta wrapping up my looks at the DC Multiverse Justice League of America collect-to-build Plastic Man figure wave with the figure that makes absolutely no goddamn sense in this wave, Batman. Just Batman, but a very Michael Keaton-esque looking Batman. This course brought to us by the confused folks over at McFarlane Toys, because if I'm being honest, I think the one from the Spawn 2-pack is a little bit more accurate to this era of Justice League comics. I do say so myself. Right down to the spikes on the shoulders, man. Like, you didn't even get that right. Doesn't Todd like Batman? Shouldn't this be like the best figure of the wave? Either way, on top of the fact that it's not the Nightfall body buck, which, that freaking sucks. It's the Three Jokers Batman body mold, to my understanding. And it just doesn't look like this Justice League of America comic book run Batsuit at all. It's very weird. Again, very Keaton-esque. And very giant, very large, very tall figure. So he's out of scale with the rest of the wave. Literally does not belong in this wave. Physically, figuratively, literally, objectively, subjectively, any other Lees you could throw in there. Christopher Lee, because he sheds the blood of Saxon men. Either way, why don't we cut right to the chase and get into the meat and taters of this review before I ramble on like Led Zeppelin any longer. It's got a trading card, collectible trading card. Does it have the accurate suit from the comic? That'd be a kick right in the nuts, wouldn't it? Then he's got the same grapple gun as the Three Jokers Batman did. So, you know, it's a reuse. I am more than likely not going to display this figure. For now, anyways. I'll probably have a bunch of bat suits on display later, but the black and gray Nightfall Batman will be the Batman I put with the other figures from this wave. Well, at least the Aquaman and that it's 0 Hour Hawkman, that collector's edition one I was trying to remember the other day. But taking him off the hockey puck display stand we're used to seeing with all McFarlane Toys releases. You notice mine's chest is a little bit more buttony than usual. That's because it came unglued. See? So we'll leave that off. It's like they barely got any glue on that. So I'll have to have Mr. Brian, aka my dad, aka the old man, fix that when he's got some time. He's a busy man, that man. But as far as articulation goes, I'm going to try and make this quick and painless. And hopefully not fail miserably in the process. But he's got the ball joint in the base of the neck. So he does rotate. He does look up and down. As far as I'm concerned, the ears should be a little longer too, to be accurate to this run. Shoulders go up, back down, rotate forward and back. He's got bicep swivel, double elbow. Not too gappy there. And then he's got the ball hinge wrists, which are pretty hindered due to the gloves and stuff. But he at least has a fist hand and a grip hand. Torso will move about okay. You get most of your play in the waist there. Legs will move out. He did have a big old chunk of schmutz right up in his business there, but I was able to pick that off. He can kick forward and back though. He's got a thigh cut that works pretty well on both sides, so it's not like the legs aren't pegged in. Double knee. Again, pretty smooth there. I have to keep it bent like 2 clicks in order for it to work. Then he's got the ball hinge ankles, which don't have a ton of friction, mind you, but they are there. And the rotation is a little stiff, but does have the toe joints as well. And the very armored boots. I'm not a fan of those on 90s Batman. It should be smooth. They should have used like the Hush body, if I'm being honest. I'm sick of that one too, but I like it more than this. So, you know, the worst figure of the wave, which kind of sucks because I like Batman, but They just keep making too many kind of just average ones. Like, this isn't an awful... It's not god-awful. It's not the worst thing ever. It's not, be gone with you! You're not worthy of being in my presence, you piece of shite. But, you know, it's good from afar, but far from good. We'll say that much. We'll say that much, especially with that freaking bat symbol being gone. Let's see if I can get that thing to stay in. There. Good enough. So, with that being said, let's pan the camera up because he's so freaking tall. And move right along and take a look at some size comparisons. First up, here's our very tall Michael Keaton-esque Batman alongside a couple other figures from this JLA wave that actually, kind of, sort of, when you really think about it, make sense to be in this JLA wave. We have good old Aquaman and good old Electric Blue Superman, and, well, I guess the mullet Superman is more fitting of this wave. At least this is a 90s, like, super 90s era costume for the Man of Steel, whereas this, again, very Michael Keaton-esque Batman just doesn't make any sense whatsoever in this wave. I'm kind of still trying to figure out why he's here, but he's here nonetheless, though, so we're gonna have to deal with it the best we can, I suppose. But getting them out of the way, bring in our two regulars, the Mythic Legion's Brother Mandibilith. There. And the infamous 11 Spawn, who is probably about neck and neck with this Batman. If I can get him unstuck. What the heck? Yeah, I'd say they're about neck and neck. Maybe Batman's a little taller if you count the little nubbins, called ears on his cowl there. But with that being said, it's time now that we wrap things up with some final thoughts. Overall, and aside from the fact that this looks more like a comic book representation of the Michael Keaton Batsuit more so than the Batsuit that the Dark Knight donned in the JLA comics, I mean, seriously, the one in the Spawn 2-pack is closer to that than this. It's also on the shitty 3 Joker's Batman body, which, you ask me, even if it was all black and not accurate to the JLA comic, if this was an all-black Nightfall Batman figure, probably would have sold a lot better. I think this guy, out of any figure in this wave, is going to hang around along with the first appearance John Stewart, because they just don't make sense in the wave. They don't match the costumes the characters had in this era of DC Comics. I mean, you can make the argument that the Electric Blue and Red Superman don't either, but at least those are from the 90s, right? So, with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed this review. Until next time, I'll catch you guys later.